All right, so I got the pink team down here. We've got Kaokin, Jigga, Turbo, and Keegan Terry. I'm going to call him Keegi from here on out because that's a little bit of a long name. Let's see this breakout.
All right, on the other side of the field, we have Creets, Gremlin, Grayson, OMG Noah, who has made more than one surprise appearance over the years in some good and bad videos. Down to a quick 3-on-1, Noah into the Snake 2, picks off one into quick trade out, and that is it. Quick 1-0. Points are on the board. Points are on the board.
Yeah, on the pink team there, we saw a double home play right off the break. I believe one of their players also went to this first bunker out on the Snake side, which is the Snake side Aztec. This map is a VXL official map. This is called Revolution, in honor of the old VL Revolution, if everyone remembers the good old Revy Hopper.
Nothing quite like that. I actually remember back in the day, had a Tipman 98 custom with a purple Revy on top, and man, that was quite fun.
Nice. Yeah,
good
man,
old response trigger.
Iconic. So we've got 2-on-2 action right now. Looks like pink team is all the way into the D3 bunker, taking out the blue player out of the Snake side Aztec, and they're going to secure the second point in a row here with 2 left. Oh, check out the dance moves. Check out the dance moves. Just for everyone tuning in case you missed it in the original, in our bumper launching and going live here, we did tell the players we want to see some football-esque style touchdown celebrations as they run in the points.
Fab, I got to cut you off. Guys, people at home, we have a special surprise for you. Going into this evening, you've seen 2 breakouts. It is time that we start the side-by-side breakouts. Check this out. We are getting both angles of the field for the viewers at home. Get some side-by-side action.
Yeah, right there, we again saw Jigga and Turbo doubling up the back center bunker. Jigga did trade out with the Snake side blue player. I'm not sure who it was. And we get another point on the board for pink.
Gremlin.
Turbo is running it in.
Wick to die into the Dorito 2. Not quite let him get the full celebration, hitting the button quick. I think he was going to go for a dunk there at the end. People in the chat, give us some love. What do you think of the side-by-side action? Wait, we have one more surprise. What do you think of this one? All right, another breakout here. We got Turbo and Jigga kind of playing the inside bunker, which is surprising as they're both very aggressive players. By Kyokin and Keegan Terry getting out wide. Very conservative breakout.
Blue team with an interesting play. They didn't send anyone initially off the Snake side. He delayed out of the home bunker. Creates over here. He's now pushing on into the Snake 1. So now we have a 4-on-2 situation, 3-on-2 situation for blue team. Hopefully they can pull back this point.
All right,
Turbo
Fab.
The pink team trades out with one of the players on the blue team. We've got a 2-on-1 situation, and they trade out, leaving Grayson left to run in this point.
Do not forget to run into the pits. Give your player a little jiggle there. Don't want to quite drop from the server. Make sure everything's pretty.
Good analysis.
All right, guys, we're going to take an overview shot from up here in the corner. Take a look at the Dorito side all the way down the tape. Got these corner X's. Let's see if Gremlin, how aggressive he's going to get here on this next breakout. So we're going to stick with the blue team. And Grayson playing a little bit of a home. OMG Noah. And they're getting aggressive on the Dorito side. Gremlin out to that K. Grayson at that tall tower. And Creets into the Snake 1. Oh my gosh. Noah still at the home. It looks like it's just down to a 3-on-4. Grayson does try to get outside, but Jigga gets him at the X. Creets into the Snake 2. Noah at the home gets picked off. And it looks like it's just down to a 3-on-1. And that's it. That's it. I think Jigga gave him a little wave goodbye. Said, pack up your stuff. Jigga with the dribbling. The shot. He shoots. He scores. 4-1. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left.
Yeah, so on this map, there's an important shot that you can shoot to kind of cut off the Dorito side right off the rip, as we like to say. It's right on the outside. If you guys can see my screen right now, it's right on the outside of that can. So you can see the Dorito side tower and then the can. There's a nice little blind shot you can shoot over those pills. And in the last point, we saw one of the players shooting that from the home bunker. It looks like they're shooting a little bit wide. Right now, DMG Noah is shooting too wide, not really containing anyone. And now it is 3-on-3.
Jigga got picked off at the X. Gremlin up through the middle. Looks like he picks off another one. Up through the middle goes Gremlin. Gets Turbo. And we're down to a 3-on-1. Gremlin making a move down it. And looks like Kyokin got him out of the Snake. One into the corner. Grace up into this side. Dorito 2. Kyokin up into their side. Snake. I don't think Grayson knows where he is. Does he walk into a
Really
lane?
they really need to secure the win here. This is okay. That's okay. That's okay to trade out. In that situation, when you're in a 2-on-1 and you're down points, there's still plenty of time on the board, but definitely needed to get that point if they want to stay in this game.
Oh, that is some funny stuff to be watching. Let's go to a live look, Just Fab's camera, taking a look at the white side of the field. We're going to call it the white bunkers. Let's get a full point here from Mr. Fab himself.
Let's see if we can get Turbo. Okay, it looks like this time no one's going to potentially stay at home. Turbo's not going to be shooting that shot. Instead, he's going to go up to the center Dorito and look to cut off the snake side, which is a good call. When you're up on points, try to cut off one of the sides of the field if you can. But unfortunately, looks like everyone's getting dinked out here. So it's now a 1-on-4. Jigga just scrambling. He gets one, but he trades out, I believe. Or no, a shot comes in from down the snake side to take him out.
You know, you got to hold your breath there, though. When Jigga gets into the snake, you know, you can't quite count him out, even in a 1-on-4 situation. One of the top tier, if not one of the best ever snake players to play the Snapshot game.
Most definitely. Let's watch our blue team layout, or breakout here, rather. I really want to see somebody shooting that cut I was talking about between the can and that Dorito side cake. Let's see if they can pick that up. All right, right there, Noah's on it, but he switches early. You really don't want to usually switch, and he might just be a little bit too short to see if somebody actually goes through that.
Two of that pink team on the complete opposite side of the field. Jigga getting picked off at the home. Turbo doubled it up with him.
Drake's going off over here. He gets 2 kills out of the snake side Aztec, and he's currently at 41. 4 kills against 1, and they bring this game back to a tie. So you love to see it. This is a good heads-up, point-for-point battle, if you will. And hey, between the next point, let's take a little bit of more of a review on this map and check out some of the different angles.
All right,
looks like Turbo's getting set up to shoot the D side.
Taking a look from the top corner of the black field. Just kind of taking it slow. Noah gets picked off from the home. Grayson up into the D1. Looks like he gets picked off. And Kyokin coming through the middle up onto the other Dorito. Creets is sitting there. Gets one. And we're down to a 2-on-2. Looks like we still have one at the center X. And it's down to a 2-on-1. Creets up into the snake one. Turbo moving out to that snake side Aztec. Looks like we got one at the center X as well. Turbo into the snake one. Oh, he is sneaky. He's sneaky. I believe you underestimate the sneakiness. And he gets him.
He gets him. He dunks on him. He dunks on him, and he gives him some love. You got to love it. Hey, that's what I like to see. Whenever you're in a 2-on-1 situation, even though we can't hear those guys on their comms, you can tell that they are talking to each other and making sure that, hey, he's on me. He's shooting at me right now. Okay, now he's on me. It just lets your teammate know when they are able to make that move and go down the field and hopefully either trade or secure that final.
I'm more excited for our first VXL match tonight. 5-4, 2 minutes 44 seconds left. Turbo lane into the Doritos. No one gets wide there. Oh, looks like somebody just ran right up to the middle X and traded out. Q can go into the other side.
2-on-1 situation for Pink in the lead here.
Grayson playing that tower properly.
Tower. Yep, Turbo into D2. Spreading the field on him. That's exactly what you want to do in a 2-on-1 situation. And blue team quickly concedes. So still plenty of time in this game. You know, they're not out of it yet. 2 points in 2 minutes and 21 seconds is easily doable. Somebody did switch teams real quick there, maybe to say something to the other guys, maybe talk a little bit of smack. This is street ball, VXL style. So we've got the 15 balls per second ripping down this field. Let's take a look over a little bit more from the snake side.
All right, Noah moving up to that center X quickly, and they meet at the 50. Hello, how you doing? Gremlin gets picked off as well. Oh, it's a quick 2-on-2. Grayson getting aggressive out into the Dorito 1. Jig up into the snake, his home and comfortable. Grayson up into the D2 as well, and let's see what we're working with. Shooting down the tape. Grayson getting pinched. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Jigga staying alive.
Blue would be smart to quickly concede here. You got to have somebody on that bunker, or on the buzzer, if you will. And if anyone new is tuning into our stream right now, so here in Snapshot VR, it's much like real world paintball where there is a concede button. So in a situation like that where you want to save as much time on the clock as possible, you could quickly hit that concede.
All right, back to some side-by-side action. Turbo staying home, almost shoots his teammate in the back of the head. How did he miss? Jig out into that Aztec on the snake side, getting ready to move up the middle. No, on the other side of the X. Creed secretly into the snake one. Picks off one. Turbo, Jigga into the snake.
And they take him out again.
That's
so
it.
At this point, I think blue team is realizing that they might be out of chances, and it looks like they're not going to be so quick to concede. You would think that they would want to hurry up and maybe get a couple more points in at least. But hey, I don't know if you caught that. One of the pink team players, who was that? That was Kaoken, quickly comes over onto the other side of the field, literally onto the opposing team's tall wedge, and just caused total chaos, quickly eliminating the other team.
Let's get this point out of the way. And Fab, after this point, what I think we should get into is a little side-by-side view. So what we'll do is I'm actually going to go over to the white side of the field and give you a top quarter piece, and Fab is actually going to zoom in a little bit and get you some first-person views of these players and what they're looking at. So I'll have him kind of announce for a couple of minutes. He'll talk through what he's seeing and what that player is looking like, and I'll give you that top of the field view of that corner and see what you guys think.
You want me to follow around close?
Not right now. We'll get into the next point. But yes, I want you to follow a player, pick him off the break, follow him into his bunker, and we'll see what it looks like. Try to pick someone on the Dorito side if you would.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's
Hopefully
get that
they give us
angle.
enough time to do this. There's only 36 seconds left on the clock. It's not quite mercy point yet, but this is a one-on-one situation. Turbo is into the S3. That's the snake 3 bunker, and Grayson picks him up over the top. That's a hard shot to hit. Hurry up and run that point in. Grayson, you don't got time to celebrate on this one, and they concede. They don't want him to hit the button. I can't believe it. So we're going to take a look at this wide shot. Usually people are coming to this Dorito side tall tower right off the break and quickly trying to either get a crossfield shot, which you can shoot over those pins and block off the cut just on the inside of the snake corner. Let's see what these guys do here. Grayson goes past all the way to D1. You see the home bunker is able to shoot that cut over the top, but Grayson is already the last player left in a 1-on-3 situation. Got somebody coming down the highway. Grayson, they're gonna get you. Keegan dunks on him, and he gets shot by his own guy, his own teammate. Jigga shoots out both people on his own team, but it's not gonna
Sir, people at home, here we go. Map number 2.
Yeah, map number 2. So, like I was saying, map is called Boomstick, and we'll see Turbo, I'm sure. Oh, they're going to double the snake right off the break. We'll see how that plays out for him, because that's 2 less guns that are not shooting off the break, but it seems to be working out because they're currently winning 4-on-2. Kaoken is just literally sitting.
Does he have a gun down? I think his gun might be down.
His gun is not working. Jigga, in the meantime, is holding off the snake onslaught because the blue team is also pushing down the... he's got his gun back off. He goes and shoots DMG Noah. He gets shot by Creates. Turbo slowly crawling down the snake into the S2 bunker now. Shoots over the top at Creates. Gets dominance. In the meantime, Jigga swinging out over to the X. Creates has lost him. He has no idea that Jigga is currently at the X bunker. Jigga knows exactly where he is, though. I'm behind Creates currently. Good little one-on-one situation here. Already a minute almost into this game, so a nice long point. That's what I've noticed. I was playing this map a little bit earlier today, and because you're able to quickly get in the snake off break and most always make it there alive, a lot of these points are going longer. And they swing around the X! Wow, and Creates takes Jigga out. I think a few of those balls might have bounced. He asked the crowd to pump it up.
Alright, we need to get Fab, your mic turned up just a little bit. People at home want to hear you. Let's see if we can get that turned up at all.
Just turn up my voice volume in-game.
I'm working on it as we speak. Let's go to just Fab's view while I get this dialed in.
Alright. Alright, so right there, Creates goes straight into S1. Like I was talking about, Grayson able to get a shot on the snake runner, but since they were sending 2 people there off the break, Turbo still goes into S1. We have a team A player on each team in S1. It's currently a 4-on-3 situation. 2 people on the blue team in S1 now. 3-on-3. DMG Noah over in the Dorito 3. Grayson backs up and Turbo takes him out, shooting him out of the S1. We've got a 2-on-2.
Jigga and Turbo both into the Snake 1 on this side. And we do have, who is that into D3? Oh my gosh, Noah!
Yep. So blue team with the field, what would be the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
Jigga picks him off. Noah, the only one left in that Dorito. Jigga making a move up to their side of the field. Noah has no idea is there. Oh, and he misses the shot. Jigga does end up getting it. Running down the field.
Advantage is the word I was looking for there, but surprisingly enough, they're able to both push down the Snake side. Oh, he's got to check his player.
Oh!
He's clean. Oh, he's dirty. He's dirty. Turbo says he's dirty. He goes in. Hang.
Thank you, Merrick, for chiming in from home. Merrick, top VRML player, hoping to get some points in here shortly after this 4 minutes and 36 seconds left. So, guys, if you are, again, new to the VXL, what we are going to do is this entire group that's in here right now, we're going to have them step out of the game. We are going to bring in 8 new players that are ready to get after it.
Just so you know, the pink team did start on a penalty, a 3-on-4 situation off the break. It looks like one of their players dropped, and we're going to have somebody new in the lobby picking it up for them. Jigga dies out of the home, getting shot by Creates out of the S1 bunker. The home player on blue team gets shot by
picked
Turbo.
off by Turbo. Creates doing good in that Snake 2. Up underneath the map. We're back up and running. And it looks like we're down to a 2-on-1 with Turbo left just in that Snake 1. The newest player of DOB.
And DMG Noah puts it on him. Does a little move through the middle. Oh, they have kind of a synchronous celebration going on. I don't know if you caught that on your screen.
That was quite impressive. I'm under their practice this before.
Hey, why practice playing the game when you can practice your sick dance moves? Grayson looking to line up on this shot, and this is a good shot. Much like the other field, this is a shot you want to shoot off the rip, is the inside of that Dorito side tower. If you can get your gun up quick enough out of the home, you are able to shoot that player. But it looks like Grayson does miss that cut, and now he was shooting at the D1, but now he switches because Turbo is on into S2.
All right, Jigga gets picked off by Noah. The D3 looks like Gremlin down the tape there. Is he looking inside?
Yeah, Turbo does get a kill out of the S1. He shoots the S1 player because there's 2 S1 players on blue team. Now down to just Dorito Kid, a 3-on-1 situation as Recu pushes underneath the X and trades out with the final player.
All right, so Fab, we are going to go back to Reliable Random's request here. We're going to go to the side-by-side action. And we are going to have you stay right behind the player, and I'm actually going to sit above them here on the white side. Pick a player, I'll follow him, and let's see what we can do. Who are you following?
I've been looking at the Snake side a lot on this one, so let's take a look at the Dorito side. We're going to be following Gremlin. So Gremlin straight to Dorito 2 off the break. He rounds Dorito 3 into Dorito 4, shooting inside. Wow, quite the push. Everyone's still alive. 3-on-3. Gremlin pushes. He takes out Grayson until he finally dies by getting shot from Dorito Kid over on the Snake side. Moving on over to the Snake side. We've been seeing this quite often where 2 players will be in the Snake 1 and it almost mirrored on each other as I'm behind the blue team now. Looks like Dorito Kid's going to try to swing back to the inside. Trace moves into Snake 2.
Jigga and Turbo, though, in the Snake 1 and 2. What a team to have there. Jigga shooting over the top. Turbo shooting over the top. Krates is the only one left. Would not want to be in a 2-on-1 against these 2 fantastic Snake players.
Yep, Jigga playing smart, not exposing himself down the tape. In this situation, I'd always try to head check down the tape and see if I could maybe catch somebody slipping, have a little bit of their leg out.
Oh, and he got him. Nice trade out. Turbo just sitting there at the 50, running down the field. Oh!
They're able to get the trade, but Turbo's still alive. So remember, whenever you're in a 2-on-1 situation, if you can get one of your players to trade out, that's still a win because obviously you have one of your guys alive still to go in and hit that buzzer.
All right, we are back.
For anyone new that
go for it, Fab. Yep. Take the floor. What do you
got? Anyone new that might be joining us, this is Snapshot VR, which is basically, if you will, paintball in the future. And right now we've got a 4-on-4 game going. This is the VXL League, so this is 15 balls a second, a throwback to the old days of paintball when the gun speed was 15 balls per second, and we've already got a 3-on-1. So blue team looking like they're going to bring it back here. Dorito Kid running down the snake side. Turbo able to shoot up Grates, and he trades out with Dorito Kid, and luckily for blue team, they've still got DMG Noah able to go and hit that buzzer, but in the meantime, Pink wants to conserve time, so they go ahead and hit their concede button, giving the point to blue.
Alright, let's take a look at some scores, see how we're doing here. Gremlin 4 and 5, Turbo 7 and 3, Jigga 4 and 6, and RayQ 2 and 3.
Yeah, this time it looks like Turbo decided to try to take a bite and dig out to the snake corner, but unfortunately unable to do so as one of the players on blue team lanes him out off the rip. But looks like it might not matter anyway as Jigga takes a slide into Snake 2. Dorito Kid in the meantime mirrors him up. He looks down the tape but doesn't catch him when he could have. Looks like Dorito Kid looking to make a move. He goes into Snake 3. He's going to go around that smaller snake take. Oh, and Jigga hits him with a nasty snapshot over the middle of that W bunker. Shoots the home player and gives him a little wave, and then a basketball alley-oop. And maybe a little bit of a barrel drag at the end there. I'm not sure.
Minute 12, 4-3. Some good points on the board. Good matches so far here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and slide into the Snake 50, Fab. Why don't you try to go to the Dorito 50 and see if we can get some side-by-side this way. Keep an eye on the pink tee. Turbo up into the Snake 1. Jigga at that Aztec yet again. Gremlin making a move down the Dorito side into the other opposing teams. Tries to, and he gets picked off by Grayson looking across field. Dorito Kid into the Snake 2, and it's just Turbo. Looks like decking the Snake 1 in a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation. Excuse me.
Yeah, we've been seeing this a lot where Turbo has really good survivability. Oftentimes he'll be either one of the first people eliminated, which is kind of rare. He usually makes the snake clean on this bunker, but if he makes it clean, he's going to likely be alive. So great survivability. You see the good dance moves again. We'll have to see what Grayson was doing there. It looked like he was trying to do something. You gotta love the VR, where you're able to manipulate the hands and the head motion, and it just looks so much more natural. It's funny.
What gets me,
Jigga
and I
talking to his
just
teammate.
can't kind of laugh through about this, is, you know, these are individuals playing at their house in the virtual world. They're dancing in the room.
Yeah.
If someone walks in that door, they're going, what the heck are you doing? But they're dancing in the room, having a good time playing some at-home paintball. The paint might be a little bit cheaper, but the competition is just as good.
Now, Casper, we've only got 21 seconds left. This is going to be a big point. This could be the point that decides the game. We're currently in a 2-on-2 situation. Looks like a home player on blue team. Dorito Kid in the Snake 2. Jigga shooting inside at the home. Dorito Kid dominating the wire. Turbo shooting over the top.
All right, people.
Great.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah, Casper, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, so I told the guys to do a quick overtime point. I'm not sure if we caught on the screen, but no one ended up winning that last point of the game, and it looks like Pink with a dominant win. They've got 4 people still alive. So yeah, everyone watching the stream at home, get ready because now is the time.
Yes, we are going to have a quick flip here. But guys, you know what? Before we flip, we are going to have somebody join us here real quick. It is 9:30 Eastern, and we have a special guest that's going to join our chat here for a couple of minutes. And just to say hello.
Shh. Everyone that was playing, go ahead and leave the lobby just so we can get some new people in here.
Okay.
And join the stream because we're going to be talking with a special guest.
Hey, thanks, guys. Awesome.
No problem. Thank you so much for showing up. Give us a couple of seconds. People at home, we are going to work on something here real quick. And anyone that is looking to join the lobby, feel free to join. We are looking for new players. The only thing that we do request is when you join, if you could join quietly. So we're going to go ahead and bring our guest in, and when that guest is going to go ahead and say hello. So let's see here. Alright, give me 1 second, everybody home. Alright, so again, if you are joining the lobby, please join quietly. We are going to have a special guest join us. And Fab, if you would gladly bring them in, and we can go ahead and introduce them once we can get them into our chat here.
Alright, hold on.
You just played.
Dorito Kid, if you would exit, you were just in the last round. We are looking to get some new faces in here. Do feel free to join anyone that is ready to go. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Fab, you are muted in the Discord. So if you don't mute yourselves, we can say hi to everybody at home. Just make sure our volume is good.
I am unmuted.
All right.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Now, would you go ahead and leave the chat in Snapshot so we can make this nice and smooth? Lastly,
right.
guys, I would like everybody to welcome one of our creators, one of our makers, one of the people that we all look up to. Jesse from Giant Scam is joining us tonight. Hello, Jesse.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's the stream going so far?
Stream is going pretty awesome. We are absolutely loving the game, and man, it is just amazing to see it growing. I was actually talking with Tanner just the other day, and I mean, you guys just got to be ecstatic right now with everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see. You know, we're 2.5, 3 years into this thing, and to see exponential growth for the first time has been pretty wild for us. And you guys have seen us kind of scrambling to get the infrastructure fixed and, you know, start getting this thing to where it can scale to the new player base.
I mean, I think one of the coolest things is, you know, looking back, you guys started with Crop It back in 2018. Obviously, Snapshot came out here in 2020, and, you know, as a beta tester myself, and, you know, individuals like Fab have been in the game for a long time. Back when we had to organize a game once a week on a Tuesday at 9 o'clock just to play, to be able to hop into 3 or 4 different lobbies with 10 on 10 any given night, it is just, to watch the game grow is amazing. To be part of it is amazing, but everything that you guys do, the consistency of updates, trying to make it better, and really listening to, I guess you could say, the community, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that. We appreciate those of y'all that have been around since the beginning, and all of the new, you know, the new kids and everything that we're seeing now as well. It's cool. We appreciate some of the patience recently too. You know, it's been longer than usual between patches because Tanner and I are fixing some pretty fundamental things about the game, but we're hoping to start beta testing some of those changes as soon as this week.
Oh, 100%. That is awesome to hear. Anything you can let us in on? Any big moves coming up? Anything you guys are trying to change, or what do you see as the future, even in a 6 months or a 12-month goal? What are we looking at?
Sure, yeah. I mean, on the short term, we're going to see some of the moderation tools that we're a little bit behind on come into the game. So we'll have some new interfaces in the game that allow for things like muting, bidirectional muting of specific players. We'll have different kicking moderation options, from admin kick to vote to kick, and maybe some things in between. And then we've swapped out our voice chat integration to hopefully make that a little bit more stable. We've upgraded our matchmaking servers to support more concurrent users. So we're hoping for just a more overall stable experience for players in the next few weeks.
Wow, it sounds like you guys are putting in the hours and really just trying to make this game better and better every single day.
Yeah, doing what we can, yeah. And then I know you mentioned kind of looking further out. I think we'll be in this kind of maintenance mode for a while, trying to get everything back to performing the way we want it to. We'll revisit some of the netcode and hit detection and things like that. And then I don't see any reason we don't continue down the path that we started early, or, you know, maybe middle to end of last year, with more bunker kits, more cosmetics, more ways to earn them. and just giving players more ways to personalize their experience.
100%. And I'm sure the people at home are loving hearing the word cosmetics. That's half the things we play for, whether it's a tournament or just showing up. So that is awesome to hear. I gotta bring up one thing, something that I actually just downloaded last week. It's your newest game coming out, Super Psycho Baseball, released here in December of 2022. Tell us a little bit more about that here from the Giant Scam.
Yeah, Super Psycho Baseball. So, co-founder of Giant Scam's named Charlie. So Tanner and I work on Snapshot, and Charlie's been working on his own project, and it's a roguelite home run derby game, which is kind of a wild blend of genres. But he's a Twitch streamer. He's a personality, and his humor is pretty wild in the game. So if you're looking, it's only $5 if you're looking for a pretty simple kind of aim assist game. Super Psycho Baseball might be for you.
100%. I was actually reading a couple of the reviews, and it was all positive. People having a good time. Not too complex, simple game, but that is awesome to hear. What do you think about bringing back the VXL? I know you played in this. I believe you won a tournament, if I'm not wrong. What do you think about seeing it back here in 2023?
Yeah, me and Fab. This was I think the only event me and Fab have ever played together, but that was a great tournament. I loved the layout. I played basically the same line every point, and it never failed. We cruised into the finals and took that one pretty easy. But
didn't lose a single match.
Yeah,
it was an onslaught.
It was. That was a blast, and I'm hoping the VXL and the other leagues that we support. I'm hoping it gives people like me and Tanner, who maybe don't have the time to push a team, a lineup together every week, for us to jump in onto some events here and there and get back into the competitive aspect of the game.
That is awesome to hear. Especially love to see you guys come out with your cowboy hats and other things like that. We're all envious of how great you guys look on the field. Awesome. Well, Jesse, thank you so much. Again, Jesse from Giant Scam, one of the creators of Snapshot. Thank you very much for stopping by here tonight. Thanks for giving a little bit of insight of what we have to look forward to here in the near future. And we're going to get back to some Snapshot. Welcome back. All right, let's take a look at our current players for Match 2. Silent Strike, War, Coolman, and the Flex Phantom over here on the blue side.
Yeah, over here on pink, I've got Action, Merrick, Sticky Bandit, and Band-Aid.
Oh, that is some
Band-Aid
loaded
straight
teams.
to Dorito 1 off the break. Sticky Bandit to the Dorito side tower. Action holding up, shooting back at home from the Snake side. Aztec and Merrick playing home. Action into S1. What do you got going over there at the blue side?
Got War at the home. Gets taken out. Flex up at that stand-up wedge. Coolman and up into the Snake too. And it looks like Sticky Bandit running down the field. Action into the Snake. And Sticky Bandit picks him off. And a little dance action from Sticky Bandit before he hits the button, and slam, wham, thank you, ma'am. That's 1-0.
Quick little point there.
You know what, though? For VXL, 13 BPS, 30-second points, pretty long, actually.
15 balls per second. Yeah, do keep in mind, though, so hopefully these maps are designed a little bit better to keep people alive a little bit better off the break. Lots of the initial lanes are blocked by those pins. But if you could shoot over the top of them, you can definitely catch people on the blind shots. Silent Strike gets a really quick G out of the Dorito side at Tall Cake. And we've got a 3-on-3 situation here.
And I was about to say, the pink team is really staying in the pocket. Action over onto the Snake Aztec. Merrick still at the home. Coolman looks like to be up into the Snake 1. And who is that going out into the Doritos? Dorito 1.
Silent Strike over into Dorito 1. Coleman at Snake 1. Coleman able to shoot Action out of the Snake side Aztec. Merrick in a 1-on-2. Merrick is going to bounce out over to the Snake side Aztec.
Oh, overruns the bunker just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely a hard spot to be in that home bunker when you've got a guy in S2 and basically at the Dorito side 50.
Well, 1-1. 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Get to some side-by-side action off the break.
Yeah, to win this map, you really want to do your best to kind of lock out the Snake side. The Snake side has a lot of shots on the inside of the bunkers once somebody gets out there. So typically, I like to try to leave somebody at home shooting outside of the Snake side Tall Cake. really lock them in that pocket, lock them in the backfield.
Just Silent Strike left, up into the Dorito 1. So one-on-one action versus Silent Strike action into the snake. Very comfortable over there. Silent Strike moving back to that home.
Yeah, I'm behind action right now. If we can get a split screen. Silent Strike goes back out to the Dorito side. Tall tower. Action did not pick up the move. And I think Silent knows it, so he's gonna probe a little bit more. Oh, but he gives away his position. So now Action should know, but he goes back to the snake side Aztec.
Oh, what a shot. Silent Strike right on him.
Silent tricks him. That's what you want to do in a one-on situation. Try to get the opposing player to lose you on the field the best you can. And you can do that by, you know, getting in little blind spots, working the different shapes of these bunkers. There are a lot of nice little blind zones with all of those different pin lane blockers up at the 50-yard line to the left and right side of the A, but we like to call it that.
Take a look at the pink side breakout all alone over here. Action, Merrick, Sticky, and Band-Aid. Looks like Sticky up into that Dorito. Action, everyone alive, 4 alive. Sticky going all the way up to the X here. He's up at the 50, and we will spin around. It looks like Action picks off 1, and we're back looking at the blue side. Refbot coming into the picture. Good to see ya. Take a look at Fab's camera out into the Dorito 1. Nice snap by Silent Strike. Merrick out into the Dorito 1 to match him, and we're down to a 2-on-1. Coleman up into the Snake 50. Merrick into that Dorito
Silent is
1.
pushing. Silent's going for the kill. He's going to try to bunker Merrick, and he's able to get that trade. So once again, blue team is going to be able to run it in for the win.
All right, people at
did
home.
A good job of bringing that one back. I want to say they were in a 2-on-4 situation, but luckily Silent was able to get a couple of quick Gs and bring it back in for his team.
All right, let's get some action in the chat here on Twitch. People in Twitch, hello, how you doing? How are you guys liking the side-by-side action that we're able to provide for you here tonight? Ooh, Silent Strike dies quick off the breakout. War into the Aztec there on the snake side. Flex Phantom staying at home, shooting into that Dorito 1, trying to get a lob shot there. War gets picked off, and we're down to a 2-on-1, 2-on-none, 3-on-none. That's it.
Yeah, pink team off the break on that one. They doubled up with Merrick and I forget who the other player was, but they doubled up this Dorito side tower. Basically, one of them shooting each way, which I kind of like that. If you're on the Dorito side here, you're able to easily stop forward advance on the Dorito. In fact, you could shoot a nice lane over that little bit blocker right here at the Dorito side cake, and then you can have somebody shooting snake side, really locking off the snake on that blind well. See this next point here. Blue team choosing to push 2 players over to the snake side, 1 up the middle. Silent Strike seeing him alive over on the Dorito side. Coleman gets a kill over the top.
Who is that up through the middle? Flex Phantom picks off somebody up through the middle. Merrick back at the tower alone on the Dorito side. Action getting 1 over the top. Action's going off over here on the snake side. Up into the snake 1. That's it. Somebody sign him up. If you guys don't know, these are 2 players on the same team called Catastrophic. They got the gist. They got the vibe. They know how they're playing together. They're playing well right now.
We've got another good match going right here. Silent Strike putting his team on his back currently with an 8-4 kill-death ratio. And let's see Action on the lead on pink team with a 7-3 ratio.
Oh, War with a team kill right off the bat. Couldn't find his gun. Silent shooting up over the top. It looks like Merrick up into the D3. Up into the D4 possibly. Shooting and gets him at home. Merrick's not going to miss that shot.
Flex Phantom pushes onto the pink side of the field. He's still alive. Oh,
and he gets team
shot.
killed.
Yep. We have a 1-on-1 situation. Band-Aid against Sticky Bandit, and Sticky Bandit pulls it out.
That is actually Silent Strike pulling that out.
Oh, sorry. Silent Strike, and he gives us the hopper dump as well. I don't know if you guys caught that. But
nothing quite like a good old hopper dump. Don't need this paint. Get some more for the next round. You're done. Take the walk. See you later. Steal a couple pods on the way off the field. I mean,
we're seeing a lot of switching off the break too for blue side. Silent Strike has been playing both the Dorito side and the snake side. Powerful player. So switching him up keeps the other team guessing, so he can keep attacking as he slides into snake 1.
Looks like Coleman made into that Dorito 1 there. It looks like Flex Phantom back up the X. Gets Sticky Bandit. Merrick drops also in a trade out. Band-Aid at the home still. Looks like action at that Aztec moving out into the Snake 1. Band-Aid, they do get a good little cross there. Looking across the field, Kuhlman into the D2. And it looks like, I believe, a Silent Strike up into the Snake. Oh, great shot by Oh, he take that back. Silent Strike got him.
A 2-on-1 action in the Snake, and Coleman able to take him out over the top. They're going to run in and get that point.
All right,
So, yeah,
guys,
a
we are
little
going to go
reminder
to
for
Fab's live view on this shot. See what we are looking like on that side of the field. We're going to call that the white side of the field. If you look at the bunkers, they're all white-sided. When you do look at Casper's side of the field, they are on the darker gray or black side.
All right, so let's see what happens here. We've got Sticky Bandit pushing up the center of the field as he shoots the Snake side. Action shooting inside, back at the home and outside. 4 off the break, but Action going to trade out. So now we have a 3-on-3 with 2 players over on the Burrito side. Let's see who got shot out of the middle there.
Flex Phantom shooting underneath the X, getting Merrick out of the D1. Kuhlman looks like he dives out to Band-Aid, and they're running down the field now. That's a coming to you.
A nice snapshot as he shoots out the remaining player in the Dorito side Aztec tower. So blue team kind of running away with it at this point. 3-6 currently with blue team in the lead. Still plenty of time. Very, very doable to get 3 points and bring it back to a tie in 2 minutes, but they're going to have to start right here.
Yes.
Now, if I was the blue team at this point, I would start looking to lock down the field a little bit more. You don't necessarily need to push into their guns. You can sit back, stay nice and safe, shoot a lane, keep them locked into that backfield, and bring off as much time as possible.
Pink team needs to get some points on Merrick. Really playing slow. Band-Aid is kind of holding that. They're in a 3-on-2 with a minute 40, and with the VXL, you can really move the points fast. But in X-Ball mode, you got to go all the way down and hit the button.
Looks like they're on their way to one right here, so it's going to be important that they quickly run this in.
Why?
And, you know, yeah, why? Why, we say? We see this a lot where teams will concede a point quickly when they shouldn't. So right there, the blue team is up on points with about a minute 30 left. It would have been in their best interest for as much of that time to burn off the clock as possible, so they should not have conceded. They should have waited for the pink team to run it in and hit that buzzer.
All right, we're back on the blue team. Let's take a look. Kuhlman picks off somebody running out to the D1. What a shot. Yeah, Kuhlman's holding the lane into the Snake. Gets another one. Picks off action. Merrick up into the D1. Kuhlman running down the Dorito side. Let's get a close-up. Gets another. It's a 3-pack. That's a 4-pack. Get Kuhlman out of here. What a play. What a shot.
Yeah, and speaking of conceding, that's the point there where, you know, you really want the pink team. If you're the pink team, you can probably still score 3 points in a minute 10, but you want to be real quick on that buzzer to give them that point. So I would have liked to see them concede a little bit faster there just to try to save as much time as possible. But we'll see what happens here.
Oh, Band-Aid drops quick.
Cut, and he gets shot from the Dorito side.
2-on-2. Sticky Bandit, great shot across the field. Back to a 2-on-1. Teammates, and they trade out. Action versus Silent Strike. 1-on-1, and they trade out. No point whatsoever. 54 seconds, 3 points. That's a lot of work to do. That's a lot of work to do, but it can be done.
Yeah, and just to reiterate, if anyone's wondering why that point stopped so quickly, the game is designed now so that if 2 players are eliminated at the exact same time, it will just automatically stop the timer because there will be no point awarded. We're seeing a lot of this play where people are running up to that center top Dorito, rather, and shooting the Snake side cut. Basically, I've seen that from both teams now. We've got a 3-on-3 situation. Merrick gets shot out of the Dorito too.
All right, Silent Strike holding down the Snake side, trying to get out a little bit wide. 2-on-1 action, really the only one left. Looks like they might drop this first round. Action picks him off. Another 1-on-1 action and Silent Strike. It seems like it's come down to these two. More than 1 point here tonight. And
Casper,
Silent Strike.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good. I just saw your message.
Oh, that was during Jesse's time. Jesse's time. Jesse. Giant scam Jesse. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 21 seconds. 4-8. You can pretty much say this is all but done. But let's get a couple last points in. We'll take a look and we'll talk to the players in between here and get a hello, hola. Sticky Bandit
Hey,
staying at the home. Action up into that snake. Makes a move out wide. Gets up into the snake one. And it's back to a one-on-one action. Staying alive. Gets it. He wins that one-on-one. Run down the field. 1 second left. That's it.
This game is over. Hey Casper, so I don't know if you saw the messages from Jesse. Are we able to turn on?
It goes on.
Jesus.
I did horrible.
on
Good,
Twitch so that-
good games, everybody at
so
home.
we're
Fab, I
just
do know what you're
followers
talking about. Unfortunately, I do not have access to that. That is our creator, our one and only Mutiny would have the only one that's access to be able to allow it in chat. So if you guys are trying to chat from the VXL, our apologies. Again, this is our first time out here in 2023. We will get it dialed in for the next event, next evening event. So you guys can go ahead and leave some chats if you are not following.
so
But
bad
come
right
on now,
Go
press
watch.
the follow button. Who wouldn't want to hear this voice? Cheers to all of you at home. You guys all know Casper. I'm having a sip. This is for you guys. Here we go.
This is my favorite voice, Casper the Con Man.
That is what we need. So guys, welcome to the lobby. First match, 4-8. I mean, that's a good little showing, guys. VXL, 15 balls per second. How we feeling?
Stick drift.
Yeah,
That
that
works.
works.
That works pretty well.
Stick drift.
Great.
Stick drift. Who's
Yeah,
saying
that's
stick
like-
drift?
Silence hacking. That's why.
That's not new. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get the second map up. Fantastic work. Fantastic gameplay. Thank you all. And we'll go ahead and get the second map up. Get guns up in the air. And guys, I'm gonna be honest. There just wasn't enough dancing in the first match there. So let's really see it. I need some extra love out here in the next point. All right, we got
I wanna
Flex
see the
giving a little
the Tusken
sprinkler.
Raider.
I need some shopping cart action, maybe. Merrick, let's see the plumber, buddy. What do you got? Give me that 7/16. Yes, there it is. Get that hot water tank, baby. Come on now.
Sticky did the Tusken Raider. Sticky did the Tusken Raider. Watch this. Yeah.
That one's gonna win us
Get over here, action. Get over here.
Good luck, brother.
I hope you guys are ready.
All right, guys, we're going live. We are back. We are back. We're gonna go right to Casper's view, right out of the gate. So let me get back onto this side of the field. Take a look. Action, Merrick, Sticky Band-Aid, and Bandit. Now this map, guys, should really
Sticky
benefit
Band-Aid?
action. Sticky Bandit, yeah, Sticky Bandit. Now action, very, very, very strong snake player. We got Band-Aid on the other side of the field into the Doritos. Action right up into the snake, gets comfortable. And Sticky picks off two right off the break. Are you kidding me? Action gets a cross shot. We're into a 4-on-1 in no time. And that's it, guys. Action drops another 6 minutes, 48 seconds, 1-0. What a showing.
Casper, real quick, are you logged in on Twitch to his Twitch or no?
Yeah, why?
Mutiny seems to think that you can change it. Go into settings and change chat time. He says, "Put the view on
Settings.
me, and I can announce while you're trying to figure it out."
Chat only.
All right, so we've got blue team here, right off the rip. Everyone is still alive. Looks like blue team, but just as I say that, they shoot the snake side Aztec, but blue team's home player gets eliminated from the Dorito side. Coleman picks up that Dorito movement, though. We got a 2-on-2. Sticky Bandit in S1. Action moves on into the S2. They're mirrored up with each other. Merrick moving down the Dorito side. He goes into the Dorito side tower, and Sticky cuts him off with a lane on the inside. Does a quick snapshot trying to hopefully catch Action over the top, but unable to do so. Coleman shoots Merrick out of the Dorito side tower, and then Silent Strike Hopper dumps on him as he eliminates the final pink team player. So yeah, guys, if you are watching on Twitch right now, we're currently trying to figure out on the back end, because Mutiny is actually the owner of the league, so he's currently he's actually working right now, so we're trying to figure out how to get it so you guys are able to comment. I guess the setting was turned on, so you had to be a follower for more than 1 day in order to be able to comment, so hopefully they're changing that moderation tool. In the meantime, a quick point from Pink, just total domination, and blue team wisely concedes quickly. Sticky Bandit giving the Tusken Raider, Action doing the hands in the air dance. Let me make sure my guy is moving around so we don't get kicked out of this lobby here. So let's see what happens. We've got Silent Strike going straight into Snake 1. That is the move on this map. You want to go in, not even try to contest over the shot, the top, and risk getting your body shot. Just crawl straight up to that S1 bunker. Action is matched up with him. Sticky shooting the inside, shooting at the home player. 4 on 3, 4 on 2. As another player on pink gets eliminated. Coleman doing work over on the Dorito side, but the player on the middle on blue gets shot. War gets stuck on the inside of his home bunker. 2 on 1 now against Action. Action is in the Snake 2 bunker. Shoots out Coleman. We've got a 1-on-1. Excuse me. Silent over the top. Action over the top. Puts him back in. Establishes dominance. Silent going to take a little bit of a sneaky inside route to move up to Snake 3. Oh, and Action gets him over the top, and he drops the H on him, followed by the Hopper Dump.
I think that might be the first one-on-one that Action's won tonight against Silent Strike. I'm sure he is quite excited about that one.
All right, so apologies to everyone that's not able to drop a comment, but we're happy to have you guys here. We'll get that setting changed in the future, and don't forget that if you're a follower after today, you'd be able to comment anyway, because you just have to be a follower for 1 day.
Well, you know what, guys? If you want to, throw a little chat in the VXL Discord. I'll go ahead and take a look at that here momentarily. We'll answer any questions you have, any thoughts you have. Back to a quick 3-on-1. Silent Strike all alone in the Snake. Not his first time doing it, but he picks off one, and he drops quick. Merrick.
Yeah, he actually got 2 quick shots out of the Snake 1. He shot the home, and then he shot the Snake side Aztec.
They were pretty good there, the catastrophic teammates there.
I see what you did there, Mr. Casper.
That was good. That was good.
So pink team quickly running away with this one. If blue team wants to get back in this, they're going to really have to stop that Snake push. It is doable on this field. Let's see if we can find the shot after this breakdown.
Oh, Merrick right up to the center axe. Sticky Bandit at that Aztec, what we call the God Bunker next to the Snake. Action up into that Snake 1 right away. It looks like we're down to a 3-on-2 yet again for pink team. You know what we haven't seen yet tonight, Fab, is a Mercy. I would love to see a quick little Mercy game. Get this over with and assert that dominance, but we're down to a 1-on-1, and there it is again. Action and Silent Strike. I'm going to get behind Action here. Let's see if we can get this 1-on-1 on this split screen. Action looking inside. Oh, just missed it. Guys, if you haven't heard, listen to the new audio that we got too. You actually hear the balls hitting the bunker, zinging by your head. First person shooter like you're out there. All the fun without the pain and a little bit less of a money needed. It's a good little time out here in Snapshot.
Notice in this situation too, Action knows that he's up on points, and so he has the win here essentially. He can just sit there all day as long as he can contain Silent Strike and prevent him from moving. This is the right move right here. So Silent's going to start probing around.
Oh, what a move! What a shot! I wonder if Action froze out though. He didn't move at all on that play.
Yeah, and pink and
he did. He dropped out. Look at that. I was wondering what was going on. We were giving him credit saying you're not moving there. And unfortunately, it looks like he actually moved out of the game altogether.
Yeah.
You know what, though? When the wife says dinner's ready, you got to drop what you're doing, run forward, and say, yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, back to the blue team. Coolman, Flex Phantom, War, Silent Strike. Got some work to do. And Silent Strike up into the Snake. Great move out there. Action matching him in the Snake, though. We are down to a 3-on-3 right away. Looks like it's that Action that picked off somebody. Flex Phantom at the home. Silent Strike as well up into the Snake 2. Action up into the Snake 1. Sees where the paint's coming from, matches him. Looks like Coolman drops across the field. Look at it again, guys. We're down to a 1-on-1. Action and Silent Strike. Man, we just need a 1-on-1 match all night. Action gets another one. Great play.
Action gets this one, yeah. Blue team would wisely want to concede quickly right now. And they do. Yeah, so on this field, you really got to look for the spot that you can start to try to contain that Snake player. There really isn't much of a shot. If you can dig a guy out to the Dorito corner here, you can stop the S1 to S2 bump by shooting over that edge of the A right here. You can drop paint in through this zone that I'm flying and prevent anyone from bumping up. You can see players are going through that gap over on the blue team, so you can absolutely shoot a lane over here and stop that S1 to S2 move.
I just don't know if it's going to be enough. 5-2, 2 minutes, 36 seconds left. It's a 3-on-2, down to a 2-on-2, but you know it. Silent strike into the Snake 1, action into the Snake 1, but Band-Aid rip it off, moving up into the D4, trying to make a move over for the pink team. And just like that, it's a 2-on-1. Action up into the Snake 2, but you know who? Silent strike up into the Snake 1. Band-Aid playing it slow. No reason to rush it whatsoever. Whoop, under the map, back above the map. Oh, Silent strike picks off one.
Oh,
Band-Aid going for the bunker, and he got him.
That was a lucky play. I would have liked to see Band-Aid stay in one of the Doritos there so that he has a nice big bunker, because you are in a 2-on-1 situation where you were high up on points. You want to tick that time off the clock. Stay in a big bunker and just talk with your buddy.
I don't disagree,
luckily,
but you
even-
know what?
even
He's
though-
got that new HK barrel on there. He knows the accuracy that he has. He's out there shooting it.
There you go.
Coleman picks off one into the D1. Flex Phantom covering his tape. Great teamwork over here on the Doritos side. Silent strike shooting across everybody watching that side. And no one even knows it's just action left alone in the Snake 1. And
The
there he
blue team
goes.
takes it.
Popped.
Yeah, in that play, Sticky did run on the pink team, did run up to the X bunker, but luckily the blue team was able to pick him up from underneath.
Now, Fab, you got to remind me, who won match 1? Was it the pink team or the blue team?
You know what? I've been so focused on keeping this thing alive, I'm not sure. I do not remember.
I also don't remember there, guys. People at home, if you do have the ability to chat, if you could chime in, who won match 1? Was it the pink team or the blue team? I'd love a little bit of love there if we could get some.
Yeah, this time the blue team loses their Snake player, so Action's going to look to exploit that as he pushes into the Snake 3 and past the Snake 50 now. Really trying to take out War in a 3-on-1 situation. Merrick able to shoot him over the top of that lane blocker.
Looking good, looking. Minute 24. Let's go to the white side. Here, I got a nice corner view for you, Fab. Zoom in, pick a player. Actually, you know what? Let's double it up here. Let me hop in. I'm going to get a top bub view. Who you choosing?
Let's see. We will follow Band-Aid.
Over to the Dorito side. Get right behind him if you could. We'll get a top view here. All the way up into the Dorito.
This is the Dorito corner and goes straight up to Dorito 3. Looking to stop that Snake move. This is what I would have liked to see the blue team doing a lot quicker, is sending a guy full out to that Dorito, and he kills that last Snake player, put another point on the board. So, Casper, we may be seeing what you asked for. We may be seeing
The Mercy. The Mercy. So, Mercy, people, anyone's new to the game, if you're up 6 points, that's it. Game over. The fat lady has sung. 8-3. One more point for the pink team to assert their dominance and say, who's your daddy? All right, blue team up into the Snake 1. Silent strike moving nice and slow. Warren, that Flex Phantom doubling up that X. That bunker just is not big enough to double up. America's picked off. Action up into the Snake 2. And Silent strike does pick off someone, looks like, across from the field. 2-on-2. Flex Phantom and Silent strike. Oh, Action gets him out of the Snake 1. Action running down the field. Let's get a nice zoom in on that. He is pumped up. There it is. That's it. The Mercy.
Unwatch yourself.
Let's go.
Redemption.
All right, guys, real quick, can you educate me? Who won the first round? Was it blue or pink?
It
was blue team. It was blue.
Oh gosh! All right, so Fab,
Relatively
do
same score too.
Fab, do this for me here, just to make it interesting, because the blue team won the first one, the pink one won the second one. Pick any airball map. Again, Giant Scam,
Oh,
Jesse,
boy.
Tanner, all of you guys, thank you for
Oh,
getting these
geez.
air bunkers
Wonder
out
what he's
here.
gonna pick.
We're gonna do one match. That's it. 1 point. 1 point. That's it. Winner take all between you
1
guys.
point. All right.
1
Snake
point. Pick any map you want to,
Snake maze.
and we are gonna get out there and do it. And we are gonna play it.
International.
German International
Snake Maze is on here.
2022, guys. Let's take a look. 1 point decides the winner of this second match of VXL. So one of my favorite snakes we
luck,
played.
boys.
Whoops, sorry about that, everybody at home. All right, I am on the pink side. Fab, what do you got down there?
I'm on pink.
All right, I'm gonna go blue. Hold on, 10 seconds.
Yeah, pink first is always the light side.
Oh, whatever. Alright, guys, here we go. Coolman, flex, war, stylish strike, 1 point, decides it all. How conservative do you get? Oh, Coolman up into the D, baby, the D2. Flex Phantom moving up to that wedge. War up into the tall Aztec, gets picked off by Band-Aid at that W on the snake side. Stylish strike made it into the God. Is he going to make a move into the snake? No, look at that. Sticky Bandit over into that center. Oh, Silent Strike gets him. Merrick up into the D2. It's a 3-on-1 with Silent Strike being the only one left. This is for bragging rights, people. Band-Aid running down the field. Action up into the snake, too. He gets him. It's a 1-on-1. Action and Silent Strike. Everything we've been waiting for all night long. This is all we've talked about on these 1-on-1s. Silent Strike has a little bit better of a bunker, I would say, but Action strong into that snake. This is the 1-on-1 we all wanted. Really trying to ghost it just back a little bit, and he moves up into the W, getting a little bit better position. Action into a small wedge, all the way up into their snake one. Does he miss the shot? Oh! Oh my gosh, people, we have nothing to say but great Snapshot VR action. Action and Silent Strike 1-on-1 to determine the winner of the VXL.
I wonder if Action's out of paint, because he doesn't even have his gun up. Hopefully he didn't load too many pods and run out. That would
No way. Oh, and he gets popped in the face. Silent Strike gets it for his team. That's it.
I think he did.
Oh, what a match. That was great. Things like that. So tell us what you like. Tell us what we can improve on as we continue on into the 2023 season. But thank you again for showing up. This is going to be our last match of the night. It is kicking off 0-0, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left. And Fab, giving you the floor. Thank you again for being the co-caster here tonight. Give it everything you got.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Casper. Second to last match, right? We're going to play the other map as well?
Yes, sir. Excuse me. Second to last match. I guess I'm counting them as 2 every single time. So 2 more full matches. It's going to be the last complex of 8 players that are in here right now. So we do see Turbo returning, some couple new faces in here. Let's hop right into the side-by-side, or up and down as we call it. And who do you have on the blue team?
Yeah, so blue, we've got Japoyo, DMG Noah, Sparks, and Gremlin. We saw Gremlin earlier tonight along with DMG Noah. And blue team did pick up that first point. Japoyo shooting over the top, trying to lock out that S1 player. That S1 player can just climb, or crawl rather, underneath his lane if he needs to, but he's choosing to gun battle over the top instead. And Japoyo wisely tries to take a move out into Snake 1 to establish a mirror there, but he gets dinked out by his mirror. Looks like Ballard on the other team, on the pink team. So pink gonna get right back in it. 1-1. We were talking about this before in our first match. On this field, you can definitely contain the Dorito side inside of that Aztec. You can make that tall, I should say tower. You can make that tall tower go Russ here, not off the break. Russ shoots 2 on the inside. So it's a 4-on-2 immediately, 4-on-1. Russ pushing down the Dorito side. Last player is in the Snake 1. I'm sure maybe they don't know. Ballard looking inside. Ballard has no idea where he's at. DMG Noah quickly bringing it back. But Ballard bunkers him out.
You know, I gotta say it though, it's kind of funny because one of the main streamers, or one of the main people that actually go ahead and make content for this game is somebody's Chris Champ, who's on the other team over there, and one of his favorite things that he likes to make is about OMG Noah. So seeing him on the other side of the field right now, I'm sure we'll get some great content here moving forward. All right.
Shooting his bunker a little bit, not quite tall enough to shoot over the top of the home, but trying to shoot that Dorito cut. Looks like pink team moves on into the Dorito 1. He wraps, shoots in. Gremlin pushing up the right side of the field. 2 players over here on blue. In the Snake 1 as Japoyo goes into Snake 2. Pink team with a Snake 1 player as well. DMG Noah shooting underneath the X. Looks like a kill off the Dorito side for the pink team. And they quickly eliminate all players. And blue team concedes.
Fab, I'm going to give you the host here for a second. I'm going to work on something here on the side. I'm going to try to organize something here and see if we can put this together. So you take host here. We're going to go to just Fab's screen, and we'll be back here with you shortly here from Casper's side of things.
Okay, cool. So Turbo shooting that cut I was talking about earlier on the outside of the Dorito side tower, locking them into the east side. But Ballard moving down the snake. Japoyo moves into snake 2. DMG Noah in snake 1. Ballard shoots DMG Noah over the top. Japoyo gets a kill off the inside and also shoots Ballard as he tries to come down the tape line. Turbo and Japoyo shooting each other, but luckily Turbo able to get that elimination, brings their team up 4-1 as Turbo does the hopper dump. Dumping that paint on them. The pink team quickly running away with this one. Looks like blue team gonna continue to push this snake side. Snake side real strong on this map. If you can get a guy out to the Dorito corner, you can stop the snake 1 to snake 2 move. Looks like a trade coming out of the home bunker, but Ballard shooting the snake side insert, the Aztec. Japoyo able to trade out down the tape. 2-on-1 with pink team having the advantage. Sparks in the Dorito 1 bunker as Turbo moves down into D3. Sparks looks to get him on the D3 bump. Turbo bunkers him as Ballard moves down to the snake side 50. So yeah, again, if you guys are new to this game, or if you're just looking for a little bit of advice in this situation as the pink team, you really want to look to burn off as much time as possible. Every second that ticks off that clock is another thorn in the side of the blue team, not leaving them time to bring this game back. Turbo,
All right.
This is his shot as the player slides into the Dorito 1. Russ and Sparks. Sparks goes into Dorito 2. Russ into Dorito 2. Trading that paint down the sidelines there. Ballard shooting inside, looking to stop that Dorito movement. We've got a 4-on-2. Chris Champ shooting over the top. The last 2 remaining players, both on the snake side. Looks like a 4-on-1 or a 3-on-1 situation as Chris Champs gets the final kill.
Fab, you wouldn't believe it, man. I have been working something out here on the side. So, we are going to have 2 special guests. 2 more special guests here to kick off the night. We still have plenty of people in here watching. Guys, listen to this. After this match, again, if the pink team wins right here, the 2 players with the lowest KD, unfortunately, are going to have to leave. This is how the VXL works. Usually the person with the top KD actually is the captain, and they would pick their team. So it's always a random draw, always fun. But you would not believe this, people at home. I actually have not 1, but 2 of the developers that are going to be joining us here right now. So hang tight. All right, here we go. We got Tanner, Gremlin, Ballard, and OMG Noah on the blue side. How you looking on the pink side over there, Fab?
We've got Chris Champ, Russ, Tech Boy, and Turbo. Turbo's telling Tech Boy, shoot that inside cut.
I love it. Gremlin getting out wide to the Dorito side. Gets picked off of the lane. Baylor with a delay gets picked off as well. It's just Tanner and OMG Noah. Tanner drops. Noah drops.
Whoa.
That's it. Pink team coming in hot. Tech Boy said, watch out. Excuse me while I lay down this lane.
Yeah, Tech Boy actually dropping it.
Fab. We lost you there. I didn't hear you there. You said
lost
you.
me.
What do you got?
Hear
What do
me?
you got again?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, Tech Boy was shooting. Sorry about that. My mic got unplugged. Tech Boy was shooting the outside lane between the Dorito side, Tall Cake, and the D1. The same lane that Tanner is currently shooting. So both developers playing a similar role by playing the home bunker. Oh, and Tanner misses his shot as the player slides into Dorito 1 and takes him out. Tanner almost had him on that D1 gap.
I hope we can go back and review this again. Jesse from the home bunker up over those small Ballards right by the middle X, taking out that Dorito tower. What a fantastic shot. Blue team's got something to answer for. 2-0. It's time to show up and show out, boys.
That's right. Let's see if they can get something going here. Tech Boy again shooting that outside cut, stopping and locking off that Dorito side. Shooting over the top now at the Dorito side.
It's a 2-on-3, but Noah dries quick. Ballard dries quick. 3-0. Oh boy, assert that dominance, people. Let's go.
Man, quite the risky move for Noah to try to go through underneath the center X. Trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, he gets picked up in a trade. Does eliminate 1 player, but not enough.
We're going to zoom out here a little bit on the pink team. Take a better look at this breakout, see what we're working with, because it is dominant. Tech Boy not even moving off the box. Turbo with just sitting out there, ghosting in the middle of nowhere. Russ picks off 1, Russ picks off 2. Chris Champ up into the Snake 2. Turbo up into the D2. They are just pushing
Tanner, the last
hard.
Player, yeah, Tanner, the last player alive, dying as Turbo pushes down past the Dorito 3 bunker.
I
know,
hope
if
you
Blue
guys
Team
got a
wants to
view of
get-
that. Tanner throwing some dance moves in, joining the party. Fantastic.
If Blue Team wants to get into this one, though, they're going to need to shoot a little bit more off the break. Right now, I see a lot of movement, but it seems like only 1 or 2 of their players is shooting the lane. We need to get some guns up and some paint downfield. You'll notice that Pink Team clearly has the lane dominance off the break.
Ross picks off 2 at the Dorito Tower, trades out. Fantastic right now. Noah's back at that X. Turbo with the D3 gets picked off and trades with Gremlin. And Noah loses again. 5-0. Man, we haven't seen a 6-0 in VXL. I don't think we've ever seen a straight 6-0 in VXL. It might be the first one of the history of the evening. Might see what happens here.
We might want to swap a couple of players and maybe run one more because we're only 2 or 3 minutes into this match.
That's
it's
called
almost
dominance. You know what I think it is? Tech Boy with the cowboy hat. Turbo running up into the Doritos. That's it. It's over. Nope. We are going to end it on a one-on-one. 0-0, race to 5. There is no time limit. This is just win the point. That's all you got to worry about. Tanner shooting up over the top. Tanner up into the snake. Jesse up into the tall Aztec on the Doritos side. Tanner up into the snake 1. Really playing the full map. He paid for the real estate, using all of it.
Yeah, Jesse smartly playing at the Dorito side, Aztec over here. A good bunker to use because you can use all sides of it, but he does move to the can. So the can, you can only use 2 sides. He ducks under a lane as Tanner shoots at him, and they're going to go up close and personal.
Oh, Jesse gets the first point. Oh, did you see the love, though? They both had reactions. They were both pumped up to see that. 1-0, and that first one goes to the Tech Boy, Jesse.
Man, I want to see some blood, though. I want to see some overshooting. I want to see some dunking and some pod dumping. Let's go.
Oh, nice lane, holding down the snake side. Tanner not making the same move, going out into that can. Looks like Jesse is making his way up to the additional can. So it's a one-on-one. Couple of quick shots. We got that side-by-side. Let's change it up just a little bit. Tanner really getting out wide, not doing the whole snapshot the game's named after. Putting his whole body out there.
Tanner moving down the Doritos is into D4 now. I don't know if Jesse picked up the movement as he's locked
Over the
into
top!
that
Oh! Jesse gets another and waves at him.
His fro gave it away for sure.
Yeah, for anyone that's new, always avoid the party hat. It's a fun cosmetic to wear. There's a party hat with a little confetti flying around. It's a great cosmetic, but unfortunately it does give away your position.
Now, Fab, I gotta talk to you about that. Do you really think that's worse than the pumpkin head? Because the pumpkin head is something else.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know this. The pumpkin head is the only one that has the increased hitbox size. So some of the other cosmetics, they don't actually have a hitbox. The pumpkin head is a large pumpkin that does. And Techboy getting the 3rd point as he gives him the wave.
Jesse just
Sayonara, see you later.
asserting dominance right here. 3-0 for the last points of the night. That hurts.
Come on, Tanner. Let's get one on the board.
You know what I think it is? I'm telling you guys, it's that cowboy hat. Take a look at that.
Tanner not shooting off the break. Either player not shooting, trying to hide their positioning a little bit as they move. Tanner picks up that position, though, out of the Dorito 3, bumps back to the baby. Looking over. Jesse looking to make a move from Snake 2 up to Snake 3, but he's just going to sit. Try to get dominance on Tanner as Tanner swings into the center.
Oh, almost walked right into a lane. That W is a fun bunker to play. You got the left, you got the right, the bottom. You can move all the way around it. But he's backtracked into a juice box. Not kind of like a can. Not too many places you can move, but it is squared off. Oh, and he got him. What a shot right at him. 4-0.
Catches him again.
This will be an interesting conversation at the coffee maker tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I'd love to see Tanner get one here. Just so he doesn't get completely blown out.
4-0, race to 5. This is for all the marbles.
Yeah, this is it. Techboy shooting a lane right off the rip. to lock him into the home bunker.
Oh,
now
nice
they're
shot
gonna
over
be
the top by
ghosting over
Tanner,
the
though.
top. Yep. We got Giggles McGee in the voice with us.
All right, Tanner has no
Check,
idea
move
where
it up
Jesse is, though, unfortunately. Oh, he shoots back right, maybe over the top. Oh, just missed it.
Techboy moves over to the Dorito side. He commits to the lay down juice box. Tanner.
Oh, to get him! That's it. That's it.
He does the name of the game and gives him the snapshot.
He
Good match.
absolutely fantastic. Well, everybody at home, again, thank you so much for showing up. Tanner, Jesse, can't thank you guys enough for this game. Thank you so much for joining and playing. Jesse hopping in earlier, Tanner, all the work that you guys do is just it's more appreciated than you guys will ever understand. So thank you from the whole paintball community. Thank you from all of us at home. Thank you very much from us at the VXL. Have a great night. Thank you everybody watching at home. Until next time, this is Casper and Fab signing out. Adios, everybody.
Later.
All right.
See you guys.
Have a good night, guys.